Hey cats, what's happening? It's a Friday, a day that normally I would be working, but I took today off. I took a vacation day. Not so much for vacation stuff. Do you ever have those times when you just feel like overwhelmed, like you got so much piled up that you got to take care of? And it seems like it all comes at once. It's not really fun, and you think, you know, good grief, where am I going to find the time to get all this stuff knocked out? So I took the day off today. V isn't with me. Passenger seat's empty here. She's at home. Now, that poor girl, she's still dealing with the blood clot issue, so she has been on blood thinners. And both of us are convinced that the blood thinners are causing a bunch of unnecessary side effects. But when we go to the doctor says, no, the blood thinners aren't causing any problems at all. But can't explain why she's having these side effects. So, that being said, they want to send her in for a bunch more tests. So yeah, she's still battling with that issue. She's at home. I'm going to take care of some of these things by myself. I got 2 different banks to go to. I'm going to need some fuel. I'm going to need to get some registration. I'm going to maybe even stop at the car dealer and look at a truck that they have there. Saw a truck there last night, and a big truck. So I might swing in there and just see if they'll let me take it for a spin. A little early to be buying anything right now, but I think it'll help me make a decision on what I want. Whether I want to get a half-ton or a 2500 or a 3500 dually. I don't know. We'll see what we can afford too. So stop 1 is out of the way. Kind of exciting. Registration stickers. The beginning of summer coming right up. Of course, can't use these yet, but 1 for the Harley motorcycle. 2 for the Hemi, our trailer. So we'll be ready to go with camping and stuff. So looking forward to that. Big time.
Oh, you have a nice camera.
I know.
That's awesome.
I like to do videos. I put them up on YouTube.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So my 3rd stop here was to look at a truck. And I saw this 3500 Duramax diesel Chevy dually. The truck is loaded. It's the right color. It's got the tow mirrors. It's a 4-door. It's got new tires. Backup camera. It's got a hitch setup for our RV, and it also has 5th wheel hitch. And the interior is leather. It's loaded. Got the navigation system. It's got a Bose stereo. It's a very nice vehicle. And the price they were asking was $54,500. So it might be a little steep for us. But I wanted to look at it anyway and take it for a cruise. So stop number 4, well, it wasn't really a stop. I went back home, picked up my rider. Heading back into town again for a couple more errands. One thing that's kind of unique that we're going to pick up are some pickles. You say pickles? Well, my wife has had this obsession with pickles lately, and the Mally's Chocolate Company, they have a store in town. They're offering only today and tomorrow chocolate-covered pickles
For St. Patrick's.
for St. Patrick's Day. So we're gonna stop in there and get some and see what those are like. That'll be interesting.
I read that they don't come in a jar. The pickles are a Cleveland pickle, and they didn't want them to become soggy, so they're going to be in a box like candy.
Huh.
So I'm kind of curious.
Find out. Okay. The next stop was the Mally's Chocolates.
Look what I have.
What do you got in there?
Chocolate covered pickles. Look at how cute that pickle. It's a Cleveland pickle from Mally's Chocolates.
Open those babies up and let's see what you got.
Do you have your little cutter?
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yummy.
Check that out. It's like a pickle slice. I envisioned a whole pickle, but I guess they had to slice it so you can get the flat part so it sits.
Well, let's see what
Wow.
they taste like.
Here
We'll
goes.
have to sample. Pickle in the middle, chocolate on the outside. My turn.
It's different.
The pickles are crispy. Cleveland pickles.
Which I'm not sure the significance of saying a Cleveland pickle. Is that a company?
I think it's a company, the Cleveland Pickle Company. So, the taste, I'm not even going to begin to describe it. It is really bizarre, but it works.
I taste more chocolate than pickle. The pickles are not that flavorful, I don't think.
No?
I'm definitely tasting more chocolate. than
Are you?
pickle. But my taste buds have been wonky, so...
Mally's has really good chocolate. Delicious.
It does say, please consume within 2 days, which I don't think I'll have a problem doing that. I went through a whole big jar of pickles. Not the normal size jar that most people buy. I bought a huge jar of pickles. Not a gallon size. I think the next size down. I ate them all last week, the whole jar. Opened up a new jar yesterday. I've got this amazing obsession with dill pickles. Yesterday, I had 4 dill pickles in a day. The good thing is, they have no calories. I'm not trying to lose weight. It's dropping off by itself, but I just love these pickles.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, cats, one more stop. Knocked off of the list. Dinner.
And a great one it was.
We ate at Aladdin's Eatery. I don't know if you've ever eaten there before. It's Lebanese food. But we like the chicken shawarma. Now, for those of you that have never been there, it's you picture a burrito. A nice, big, huge burrito.
But it's a pita.
But it's a pita wrapped around there. And they kind of like press it so it's kind of crunchy or grilled a little bit. But the filling is chicken thigh that's grilled with onion, tomato,
And tahini sauce.
like a tahini sauce. Oh, it is so good. I mean, it is better than a cheeseburger. It was awesome.
It was very flavorful. And then for an appetizer, we had baba ganoush. They give you pieces of pita, and you just rip it up and dip in the baba ganoush, and it was really good.
What's baba ganoush? It's like a dip.
It's made out of eggplant.
Yeah, eggplant and a bunch of other spices and stuff. So it's really good, delicious, tasty. They give you some hot sauce to put on there too. So
how about your beverage? What did you have to drink?
Oh, I had an Almaza ale, like a Pilsner ale. A very light beer. It was pretty tasty. Went well with the meal. So we ate. Our bellies are full. Is your belly full, V?
Oh my gosh, I ate the whole thing. I left an empty plate there.
And it's reasonably priced too, so we didn't break the bank to eat.
Right.
So the next stop, we're going to stop over and see my daughter. They have a new dog.
I can't wait to see.
Well, let's just say this. It's a dog, but it's more like a horse. Huge dog. So be prepared when you walk in the front door that you don't get trampled. This will be our first time in meeting. Ella will introduce you. Eve? Mm-hmm. No, Eve. Eve. So we will introduce you to Eve. And Eve will introduce herself to us.
I think we need her to come to our house so that they all behave.
This is Eve. Hi, Eve. Say hello.
She's very lovable.
She is.
This is my daughter, Erin.
Hi.
Hi. This is Josiah. Hi, Josiah. And there's Evie.
Yeah.
There she is. She's a pretty pup.
If things are still as bad as they were at the end of the school year.
Don't lick the camera.
Because I can monitor what's happening here. And with all the different teachers, it's nearly impossible to stay on top of it at school. And nobody lets you know anything. Because they don't tell you.